In today's world, many women face challenges in finding a good man for a real and lasting connection. We're going to look into some unexpected reasons that can make this search tricky. From having too high expectations to not being open about feelings, finding love can be more complicated than it seems. Here we will explore these 8 surprising things that might be making it harder to find the right partner. 1. Ultimatums. In our current world, women have become empowered in the marketplace. It's common to see them deferring settling down to pursuing higher education, entrepreneurship, or promotions. In the process, they have given men specific terms they either accept or leave. It's not right, but such conditions are risky because you could lose a potentially good man. If he feels like he cannot live up to your conditions and expectations, he may decide to walk away. 2. Professional women high standards. The high standards set by successful, independent business or career-minded women play a part in the narrative. These women are not interested in men who are average or below average. They want the best. They are attracted to successful, highly educated, good-looking alpha males. What happens to the men who don't match up to these expectations? They are often rejected without being given a chance. A few years down the road, these same women may ask, why is it so hard to meet a good man? 3. Expecting the man to be around when you make up your mind. If you're one of those women who dated good men in your earlier years and expect to pick up where you left off when you are finally ready to get serious, you're going to be disappointed. It's interesting how many women look back at their past breakups where they let go of good men because they felt unprepared. Men do this too, but I digress. There was no convincing reason for ending the relationship, but there is a thought that something was amiss in the relationship. In the long run, you have to be the one that decides to get serious with a man. You have to be the one who wants to make a long-term commitment, otherwise, you just may miss out on a good man. 4. Overly judgmental. Some women are very judgmental of men. They have a lot of insecurities and trust issues. They have gotten burned in the past, so they are on high alert for any minor red flags. A man who meets this woman constantly reassures her that he is nothing like her previous guy. It's not long before she starts accusing him frequently, thus forcing him to take his chances with somebody else. 5. Gossip. In a relationship, a woman must know how to keep her mouth shut and not gossip. Some women are always trying to find out what other people are doing and talk about them behind their backs. Women who are always talking about other people they meet usually are the same ones quick to be the ones to tell personal details about her and her man. This type of woman is an obvious turnoff for any man. Personal relationship business should stay within the partners that are invested and involved. 6. Low self-esteem. As a woman, you crave a heartwarming relationship more than anything. However, some believe that no one would be interested in them. We all secretly criticize ourselves, saying, we are too old, not the perfect weight, we are not pretty enough, and so on. When you pay attention to these internal critiques, you tend to keep your distance or give the cold shoulder to potentially good men. In the dating world, your low self-esteem gives negative signals. A woman who is down on herself might find it difficult to make eye contact with a man. Women who pay attention to their self-critique may miss out on potential good men. 7. Not giving him his own space. Men want and need their own space. They don't want to be in the company of a woman 24/7, they want to have their own space sometimes, just like any human would. It's important for them to be able to go out and have a good time with their friends or play their favorite sport. But they want to be able to do it without the threat of being yelled at, threatened, nagged, or having their personal space invaded. A woman who gives a man his space is a woman who can be with a man without being threatened. It's a woman who can live in a world with a man without having to worry about him being with someone else. Clingy women keep their men in a state of terror. They do this because they feel they are entitled. Some would claim they know how to find a good man and keep him. This form of control constantly exerted over good men will undoubtedly cause them to be apprehensive and ultimately, leave. 8. Drawing attention to yourself. What is a good man supposed to do when he's with a woman who constantly tells him how great she is, how much money she makes, and how much she can do for him? To make matters worse, some women put their men down by making sure the people around perceive them as more intelligent at everything than their men. Being overly critical of a man and yet they're still attracted to him. Being rude to him. Or dismissing his opinion as less inferior. A good man doesn't mind if a woman is a little more educated than him, drives a top-of-the-range car, or has a higher income. The problem arises when women use their successes to put the man down. Such behavior is offensive. Any woman who competes with her man drains him emotionally, even though he has other people he would rather compete with. When he leaves, she is left wondering, why is it so hard to meet someone? The reason women involve themselves in these power struggles is because of insecurities about their own abilities. They feel that if they don't try to make themselves look better, they're doing themselves a disservice. Bear in mind that most good men want a happy and calm woman with good moral values, so look within yourself and polish the gem that you are. Thanks for watching.